Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Monday, December 9th. Been busy this morning. We got two videos up already. We got the day in the life of a reseller up to the channel, but we also did another video. First of all, let's give us a look at the new thumbnail. And when I say give us a look, I mean me and you guys. Let's take a look at this thumbnail. This was from the festivities down there at the Holiday on the Bay 5K at the Port of Everett. They got a nice little banner up there, and as well as the inflatable. Look at that inflatable. And they have reindeers out there for this 5K for the kids to play with. Not play with, but look at, I guess. And there I am, right in the middle of it all, taking photos. It was a day in the life of a photographer. That's not all we did, though. We spent half the day taking photos, and then we went on a little treasure hunt, right? Look at that. Chucky was out and about. We got ZZ Top. And what do we got here? A treasure hunt? Were they trying to entice me with a treasure hunt? You know you don't do that to a reseller. We got Snoopy on the cup, and look at that. A little Merry Christmas, a little holiday festivities from the big run down there in Everett. So as you can see, Sunday was a full day. We went to that race, photographed all the participants, got a little bit of help to break that all down, and then we gave you guys a look at the port, had a nice view, took it in, and walked around a little bit. After that, we went into Marysville and did a little thrifting. We did a little sourcing while we were out and about. I always like to pop in at Value Village, and there's this box store I discovered down there right next to the Value Village. They kind of buy store closeouts, so they buy like excess inventory, and they have it all there. And they have a rack that was 90% off. I've gone there a couple weeks now and found some stuff for just $1. So I was buying off of that rack, looking for those 90% off deals, and we found quite a few. Pretty fun little day. We also went into popped into the Goodwill, popped into my mom's place. She wasn't home. But then we went into Arlington. In Arlington, there's a place called Bits and Pieces. It's kind of one of those booth places where everybody can rent a booth, and collectively you can make a living that way. And everybody has their own booth, and we kind of went around and checked everything out. Kind of caters to the people that like vintage or antique stuff. They got a lot of jewelry, a lot of collectibles and whatnot. So I like to go in there. We found a few hats. We found some media. We bought a couple golden books, you know, those old golden books. And spent 40 some odd dollars in there to get some inventory. After that, we came home and uploaded all those photos from the race. So kind of a combination of photographer and reseller, getting a little bit of everything done. Packed up my orders in the morning, so I had all that work done. So by the end of Sunday, I was pretty tired, went to bed early, got a fresh start this morning, and woke up this morning, and we decided to break apart this box spring we had from the storage unit buy. We did a storage unit buy in Marysville, and it had a box spring. It was the unit where we found some gold. We found gold in that unit. It was just a $20 unit, and we got to the second to last box, and we found some gold. So it was a pretty cool little unit. The price was right at just $20, and kind of a fun little video we put together. My mom helped me sort it all out. And we had to deal with that box spring, so we decided to do another video to take apart that box spring. Instead of just taking it to the dump and paying $20 to dispose of it that way, we decided to break it apart. Not break it, but take it apart and salvage all the wood that was inside there. We went to a place that they said they don't no longer take the wood framed box springs, so we decided to get the wood out of there, and we're going to turn it into some sort of other project. My wife has plans for another project, so we'll see what she creates out of that wood, but we did get it all taken apart. We did a little time-lapse video that shows how it all came apart. It was kind of a lot of work, actually, but a couple hours of work, but we did eventually get it all taken apart and to have a nice stack of wood to do something with. So as you can see, we've been busy with content this morning, focusing on YouTube, which means eBay has kind of suffered. But we did manage to get 3 orders out of the small store. I've been working out of the small store this morning, and I packed up those orders before I got in the photo station and photographed 10 items to list today. So we already got a couple hats listed, but let me show you first what sold out of the small store today. So I guess before I show you what sold, I should probably reintroduce myself to all the new subscribers. We have quite a few over the weekend, so I want to thank everybody for joining the channel, hitting that subscription button, and making this video as a part of your day. My name is Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller, and that's what this channel is about. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed, and we always show you what we're buying. We show you what we're buying. Of course, we always show you what we're listing. We got a couple hats listed today so far. And last but not least, we always show you what sold. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 3 items that sold out of the small store today. There's one of the hats we just got listed. It's a vintage sportsman tugboat blue snapback cotton baseball hat. So I'm going to get back to listing hats real soon, but let's take a look at the 3 orders that came out of the small store. So I'm just realizing I think I showed these at the end of the last vlog, but let me show them to you again here fresh since we packed these up. Here's the first item that sold for $15.13. It's a brand new pair of Disney Pride Collection tube socks. You get 2 pairs, a white and a blue ones, one with Mickey and one with Goofy. So there you see the Mickey Love socks. Let's see if we can give you a look at Goofy. There you see the Goofy Pride socks. So little Goofies all over them. There you see them turned sideways. The second item sold for $10.78. It's a brand new Echo Unlimited black crewneck tank top t-shirt size small, ribbed and solid. Finally, for $14.12, we sold this. It's an extra large American Eagle gray and black long sleeve cotton crewneck thermal t-shirt. So there you see it, 3 orders sold and packed up and ready for the post office. So you guys probably heard me talking about storage units. That's because that's what we've been working on a lot lately. We did 3 storage units kind of back to back to back, and got quite a bit of inventory out of all of them. The videos are all now up on the channel, and they've been doing quite well. I did a call to action last week and asked people to go ahead and hit that like button. When you hit that like button and you leave a comment, sometimes that helps spike the algorithm. So that's what I was looking to do, looking to get those videos moving a little bit on YouTube, and that call to action did work. Quite a few more people liked the video, and quite a few have watched it ever since then. So let me give you a look at the numbers when I did the initial message to my Facebook friends. So here's the message that I put up on my Facebook page, and as you can see here, I put that the videos had 228, 24, and 32 views when I initially posted them. You see the likes as 4 and 2 and 2 as well. So like I said, I posted that message about 2 days ago, just calling for action, asking people to go ahead and click play and watch it, give it a like, and let's take a look and see how they did. Alright, since then we have one that jumped up to 108 views and 3 likes. We have another one that jumped up to 74 views and 6 likes. And finally, we have one at 246 views and 6 likes. So as you can see, that call to action did work. It worked wonders, and let's take a look and see how that spiked analytics. Obviously when people are watching and people are liking things, things are bound to take off. We're still trying to get to that 4,000 hours of watch time, so we need a lot of views. Yeah, we still need a lot of views and a lot of hours to get to that monetization of this channel, but here we check channel analytics and it says the channel got 43,607 views the last 28 days. Watch time is up to 347.6 hours. When we check the chart down here, there you can see how that made quite a difference. The last couple of days, things have really been on the rise. A lot of people are watching those storage unit videos and really enjoying the content, so that's good to see. Over here, you see the subscriber count continues to go up too. We need 1,000 and we're currently at 889 subscribers. So thank you to all you who have subscribed to the channel over the weekend. And down here, we looking at the chart, you're seeing a lot of blue there. We've been clipping up those storage unit videos, putting them out as long form and short form content. The last 48 hours, we have 5,706 views. So that's all good information. The weekend was pretty well. we did pretty good, and a lot of people are continuing to hit that play button, which is what we need, you know, to get to that 4,000 hours. We still got a long ways to go, but in the new year we should be getting across that 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the yearly totals. I don't show this all the time, but let's take a look and see how it's doing. So here you can see the chart for the last 365 days. When I started posting heavy into the shorts section, that's when things really spiked and views took off. And ever since then, we've been holding pretty steady, ups and downs, but we've been headed toward the right direction. So that's one of the biggest tips I can give to all you interested in getting a channel monetized. You know, get into that shorts section. The shorts kind of create a lot more views and get people watching that long form content. You know, they'll spend, you know, a minute watching a short, and then they'll click on one of your long form videos and hopefully will watch the entire thing. It seems like that's what's happened ever since I started using Opus Clips. So these days when we get a good long form content video, we just throw it in Opus Clips in the morning. It clips it up into about 20 different shorts, and then we post those throughout the day just to keep a steady stream of eyes on your content, you know, and hopefully make some new subscribers each day, headed toward that 1,000 you need. So when I talk about the 1,000 and 4,000 that we need, this is the chart that kind of shows that and lets you know where we're sitting in terms of how close we are to getting the channel monetized. As you can see there, we're pretty close to that 1,000 subscribers, but that 4,000 hours, that's going to take a little doing, and we'll probably knock that out in the new year. So hopefully you guys enjoy that little update on analytics to kind of let you know how I'm doing toward that goal of getting the channel monetized. It's going to be a while still, but I'll let you guys know how things progress. So I've got a nice stack of inventory. I'm going to work on getting some listings up, finish these hats, and get into some of this clothing we got last weekend, last Sunday at the box stores. If you guys watched yesterday's vlog, I showed off all that clothing that we purchased for just $1. They were 90% off. Got them on the sale rack at the box outlet store there in Marysville. Quite some deals in there. They had kind of these banana boxes full of clothing inside as well. So I dug through those, found a few more cool items. We got some racing jerseys, you know, for cycling, as well as some brand new clothing with tags, and that should sell pretty well for us. When the price is right like that, I just couldn't pass it up. I've got so much inventory in the photo station right now that I just got to get busy and start listing. We did that big storage unit that had all the media in it, and I've yet to list that media. Bought a few Blu-rays yesterday, added that to the mix, so we got a whole stack. The good news is those are quick and easy to list, so I'm going to do a stack of those this week and really try to tackle that chore. So let's take a look at the photo station real quick so I can remind you guys what we got. So here's a look at all that media I was telling you about. All this has to be listed. We pulled that from that unit as a $99 unit, and had all this great media in there. I did add these Blu-rays to the mix, those 4 Blu-rays we picked up on Sunday. So we'll just add that to the mix, as well as a few clothing items we put on the top of this 2 stacks here. We got all kinds of stuff we picked up at Goodwill for just $1.99. So I also picked up these bucket hats. These bucket hats were just 10 cents each. They did have the A on there. My wife said I should advertise these as Alabama hats. The Alabama Crimson Tide. So I might do that, you know, with the A on there. There's a lot of Alabama fans. Alright, it's a little after 9 o'clock now. I'm getting some good listings up into the small store, but I think I'm going to call an end to this day in the life of a reseller vlog. Pretty tired. My sleep schedule is a little off, so we got to get that back on track this week. Probably going to go to bed early again tonight, try to get a good night's sleep. We'll start fresh in the morning, but I thank you guys for watching all the videos this weekend and starting fresh by getting this one in today. And hopefully you'll be back for some more videos later this week. I got the new vlogs that come out every day, as well as other videos and the shorts going up to the short section. So there's always something fun and fresh to watch on the channel. Thanks again for watching this one to the very end. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.